Guys, I'm stopping at a campsite called Greencarts Campsite and Bunkhouse. Obviously, it's a camp. It's got a couple of camping fields and a bunkhouse, and it is a farm site in Northumbria, and it's only one field away from Hadrian's Wall. So it's a really good location. I mean, the riding in Northumbria and Scottish borders is fantastic, and so you've got plenty of access from here, but you've got a lot of history with the Roman wall. This is deep rural countryside, not too far from Hexham. I'll put a map up so that you can see where the location is. So I'll just show you where I'm pitched. Lovely little spot. I mentioned there's two fields. This is the lower field, and the farmhouse is at the top of this field. You can maybe just make it out in the far distance. And the other camping field is to the right of that farm. I've got myself tucked right at the bottom of this field. It's a bit of a slopey field, but there are flat spots, and I've got a nice flat spot here. So that's countryside. There's a lot of history here as well. And in among those trees there is some structure. And I don't know what it is yet, but I'll find out and I'll film it before I go. We've got really good grass. It's actually well cut as well, if you look. Nice for getting your stakes in. It really is good grass. Access to this site is basically up this farm road, and just down there is the little side road, and then you come up this farm road, which is tarmac, easy riding. So this is another good value campsite. It's £10 per person per night. The showers are free. You've got fire pits dotted around, and you've got the odd picnic bench as well. This part of the campsite actually consists of two fields. There's a gate there, so it's like upper and lower. And you've got water for this field. You've got water accessibility there, but I can feel it's just starting to spit a little bit. So I'm going to just pop up here. There is some sort of structure here. I don't know what it is, but it's not Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall is somewhere up there. Another water point there, just by that tree. And the farmhouse is just here. There's a green door there, farmhouse. You just go and knock on the door, and if there's nobody about, there is some numbers to ring as well. And that's your bunkhouse. That's pretty good, isn't it? Little laundry room. £3 for an hour. Washing machine, tumble dryer. A wash-up facility. Yeah, I really like this. This is a corker, and you get some really good views from up here as well. I'll just show you. It is beautiful, Northumbria. There is a wildness about it. This is the top field. This is really flat actually. So this is your main camping field. So there's more caravans and family-sized tents on this field, and where I've pitched seems to be more the there's some cyclists there, sort of backpacking type field, so a little bit quieter field, I guess. Right, that's it. I'm going to get my water, and I'm back to the tent. It hasn't really, the weather hasn't progressed any worse at the moment, but it could rain any time. And to be honest, I just want to now get something to eat. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more information about other things. decided to stop at Greencarts for a second night, and I've been out this morning for a ride on the bike, but the weather's been quite wet, very blustery, although it has cleared out a little bit now, as you can see from the blue sky. So having arrived back, I'm the only person on the campsite now. Everybody else has gone home, but whilst it's quiet, I'm just going to show you the gents toilets. I'm not going to go in the ladies, but I'll show you the gents, and at least you get an idea what that's like. So you've got two showers, and I did have a shower this morning. The showers were quite warm. They were hot. Sorry, the showers were hot. They were just perfect. And two sit-down cubicles, two urinals, two hand basins, and one biker. They've got paper towels to dry your hands and face, and whilst I've been here, there's been adequate toilet paper. Actually, the sun's getting out quite nicely here where the campsite is. A bit windy. I haven't got a microphone on, so I hope this is okay. I showed you where I thought the Hadrian's Wall was, and indeed it is. You can just see a tractor travelling, a car travelling on the road, and Hadrian's Wall is just there. It's literally 2 fields away. There is little village shops, 2 and 4 miles respectively, just little shops, and so they don't take long to get to, and also Hexham, and I've just popped into Hexham today. Hexham's only about 15 minutes ride, so you can get everything in Hexham: fuel, supermarkets, absolutely everything, cafes. Now I just want to show you something quickly whilst I'm here. Oh, the other thing is you can get eggs here as well, so they do sell eggs if you want eggs in your morning. So what I wanted to show you, the farmhouse is right in front of us where you report to. I'm just in the farmyard now, but there's no activity going on, and this building here was the original farmhouse, and this would have been made out of the stone from Hadrian's Wall, and it's called a basel. And I'll put some details in the information section for you to look it up yourself, but effectively this area here had lots of, this is post-Roman obviously, had lots of raids from the Scottish reivers, so they would come and raid from Scotland into England, and these properties were for both the stock and people to live in, and could be defended, as you can see from the defensive slits. I doubt those windows were there, in fact they wouldn't have been there, but you can see the defensive slits, which also would allow the building to air. So this is originally the habitation of the farm. I did show a view yesterday, but the view today is stunning. The sun's got out and you can see everything in the distance. Right, I'm going to pop out on the bike again since the sun's come out to play, and we'll catch up either this evening or as a fold up tomorrow. Okay guys, I've just come up to another bit of the Roman wall, the little bit that's above the campsite, that 2 fields away. Sorry about the wind noise, I haven't got the microphone out. But I've also discovered that the little road that I'm on here is also another route in to the campsite. I knew there was a track which you could walk out of the campsite in the opposite direction to the way I went in, basically behind the farmhouse, but what I didn't realise is that it's an accessible road, presumably just to the farmhouse, But in fact I can actually see the farmhouse just in the distance, and I'm just going to show you this little bit of Roman wall, since we're we're here and it's all things Roman. As I say, the wind noise might not be too good, but here we go. Hadrian's Wall path, and there's Hadrian's Wall. And just to show you on the other side, you can see the wall just reappearing just in the distance there. And interestingly, I can't remember what they call them now, but I'll put it up on the screen. This ditch here was man-made. This was part of the Roman defence. So to the right were the devils, the Picts, the Scots, whatever they were called then, and they had to get past this ditch. Was it a vallum or something like that? Get past this ditch before they got to the actual fortified wall. And on the opposite side you can see the ditch there without any trees and shrubs, and it would have been deeper. Obviously over centuries it will have filled in a bit. That will have been a steep obstacle to get past, and from the height of the full wall, very easily defensible. There you have it, Greencarts B&B camping. So basically you get sections of the wall like this, and then there's no wall, and then there's more sections. There are some sections that are longer than this. Basically, after the Roman period, all the stone got robbed, it was quarried, and everything that was built in this border area will be built out of Roman quarried stone. So I mentioned earlier in the video about some old stone workings, and what I meant by that was this wall, which isn't actually a wall, but it is man-made, and it goes all the way up to virtually the top of the camping field. And it goes all the way down here to just beyond the trees, near to where my bike and tent are. So let's have a little look and I'll show you, because I now know what it is and it's very interesting. Now, if you do come here, don't go into the area where these rocks are, because there is a degree of instability, and clearly it'd be nice if they were brought back to how they were, but it would just cost so much money to do. And anyway, you can see there's some arches, almost like bridge arches. So what we have here is a limestone kiln, or kilns. Each one of those would be fed by crushed limestone and, I forget what else, but I'll put it on screen. And the crushed limestone would be basically brought down the ramp, which is the stonework we've just seen, and it would be put into furnaces, and then the actual powder would come down into these pits here, That's, I think anyway, and would be scooped out to be spread onto the fields. And many of the farms would have their own lime kilns, and there are others. In fact, there's one just a couple of miles from here, which I think you can, which is in better condition than this one. You can go and see. But they are kilns to break down the limestone into fine powder, which would then be spread onto fields. And I guess that was the fertiliser of its day. I'll put information about lime kilns in the information section so that you can have a read up about it. But isn't that amazing? Living history. So that's my stay at Greencarts Campsite finished. I'm just half packed. It's been quite a nice morning, but there's a dirty black cloud appeared, so I think we could get a bit of a shower, so I'm going to wrap this up fairly quickly. I've had 2 nights stay here. Reason for that is that the first night was quite wet. Second day was pretty wet, but it got out reasonable in the evening, but very blustery. That's camping for you. Beautiful little site this, beautiful countryside. You've got the Roman wall that's 2 fields away from here. £10 a night, free showers. So you've got the 2 camping fields. The big one, which is a much flatter site. It's got some good protection from the wind with the walls and the trees. Mostly vans, caravans, big family tents at the weekend. I mean, there's only a couple of people on there this morning. And then you've got this field here, which is a little bit undulating, but it's got its flat spots. This is mostly, it would seem, for the smaller backpacking through walkers, because Hadrian's Wall Walk is a sort of big through walk, and a lot of people that are stopping on this field are doing the walk. If you do come here, you just have a look yourself and you pick your spot, and if you like all the flat field of a more sort of traditional camping field, or you like this more sort of little bit sort of semi-wilder camping spot, then come down to this field. So that's it. Those black clouds are hovering, and I want to get the tent down before we get any showers. So thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. There's lots of other stuff on the channel other than the campsite reviews, and I would greatly appreciate that. So thank you. I am going to finish the coffee first though. I'll risk that much.